Moving on, we got Usdcad, still probably pretty flat. Like it's been for a while here. It is technically bearish, it's below this moving average. I'll set this up, but I don't really have much on this pair, to be honest. There's just other pairs to trade that have been moving better. I mean, this is presenting some pretty significant resistance at this bottom area, but then also, at this top area as well, and then it extends over into these previous lows here. So, which this at one time was support, and now it'll function as resistance. So it's kind of stuck where it is. So if I was to place something, delete this for now. I'll delete this. I want to figure out our range. So because this is bearish, it's below this moving average, I'd be more inclined to sell it. And so where I would sell it from most likely would be one of these previous areas, especially because it aligns with this one as well. So this would be my area here. It's really close to this whole level at 134. So the price usually moves on this pair, we'll say about 400 pips a month. So if 134 is your high, then 130 is your low, which they're already here. So basically it's almost the same trade as I would have taken last month if everything's set up properly, which it didn't and barely even moved. So you can see all month it barely did nothing. So this would be my position here, something like this. I would target 130 again. And again, this is just based on because price is bearish, it is below this moving average. So this price action here doesn't tell me much, but this previous price action this way does, and so I have to rely on that is still relevant, and so it's kind of what we got to do. I want to see 130. Just trying to see where my numbers are here. Could even set this. I'm going to leave this zone here, but I'm going to move these down a little bit to 133.5. And so this would be my monthly range. I do still like this zone up here. I just don't know if price would make it that high, and you can actually see that it's struggling right here a little bit at this area, the 133. So the more I look at this, I mean, this zone is still significant up here, but I would even consider this, moving this down to 133, because price loves whole numbers. It's kind of where I want to put these for now, at least. So again, not going to take a short because you can see yesterday big bull candle engulfed the previous day. So but there is some rejection in this area, so it's kind of got me curious. It is at a whole level at 133 basically, kind of went right through here. So if we look at these other time frames, so as of right now, definitely no trade. You got higher highs, higher lows. You can see it's trending upwards. Price is above this 4-hour moving average even. You had this huge bullish leg, and now it's pulling back a little bit. It'll most likely just pull back to this area here, which is probably close to the 50%. Oops, that's the wrong one. Okay, it's 50% is actually a little bit lower, so might even pull back further. So don't want that yet, but I will keep it in mind. We're going to keep these zones drawn just to see. I mean, it's bearish, right? It's below this moving average, so it could be a good potential sell, but we have to wait for more price to set up. I like this zone up here. I like it, especially because it's close to 134, but I also like this zone that it's creating right now. And you can see it's actually price rejected this area, rejected it twice here, then broke below it, came up, rejected, came down, rejected a few times, higher low, shot through it, then shot back down, shot down through it, and then rejected again, and now it's rejecting it again. So on the upside. So it does like this 133 area. It seems to gravitate towards it frequently. So, but as of right now, the day candle is printing bearish, but yesterday's was so bullish that you don't want to touch it. It's just too much bull momentum there still. But if it stays in this zone, and you can see on the other lower time frames that price is switching and it starts crossing over moving averages, then that's something to consider. So until then, we will stay flat on this pair. That's USDCAD.